This campaign is brought to you by Onyx Path. You can follow them on Twitter at the Onyx Path and support the Scion 2nd Edition Kickstarter today by visiting their Kickstarter page. The Kickstarter ends on October 22nd. Today on The Terrible Warriors, we continue our daily updates on the Scion 2nd Edition Kickstarter special. Our Scions have tracked down Caesar Wolf and brought an end to his black market auction. But Caesar was not working alone. Summoned to the site, a rogue Scion appears. I hope you're ready for a throwdown. Derek the Bard, Mike Dodd, Cassie Chu, and Justin Eacock sit around the table to playtest the 2nd edition of Scion. They are your Scions. They are the Terrible Warriors.
We're back for day 4 of our epic 4th year game of Scion 2nd edition from the Onyx Path. And Onyx Path Publishing has generously allowed us to use their playtest rules for this game. So we can show it off to you and tell you that you should support the Scion 2nd Edition Kickstarter, which is running right now.
Whoa!
Right the hell now.
That's true. And I mean, hell, we've never done daily releases on a special before. So this is a nice Terrible Warrior first. Celebrating 2 birthdays here in the room. Happy birthday, Dodd!
Happy birthday, Mike!
I'm 35, thus useless.
Yeah, that's it. Expiry date met. Just put you in the green bin and send you out to the curb.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just now compost that walks around.
Time to call in a Blade Runner.
Yeah. Oh, age.
Age is funny. But you know what's not getting old? The PCs you're playing right now, because they've only been in play for 3 days.
And we might
4 days.
ultimately end up to become immortal gods. So
yeah, this game actually scales. You start off, they introduced a new tier to the game with the Kickstarter called Origins tier, which I can only figure seems to be like playing the Winchester brothers, basically, where you'll fight sorcerers and werewolves.
you're still technically
and
mortal at
berserkers and
that
stuff.
point.
Yeah. Well, the Origins tier apparently also allows you to play as supernatural creatures. As like low power supernatural creatures. So that seems pretty funky. It's not in the playtest that the playtest documents that we're using.
No.
So can't really tell. It seems cool though. Like it definitely seems like an interesting approach to the game.
And I'd be really interested in continuing to play this game.
Leprechauns don't exist.
They don't exist.
We've established that leprechauns don't exist.
Yeah, exactly. The city council would like to say that all conversations of leprechauns are hereby forbidden, as leprechauns do not exist.
Leprechaun racism, man, I'm telling you.
So I'll also be interested in seeing how the other tiers play out as you get to demigod and god as well, as it gets super
because
epic.
In the old game, in the 1st edition, and you can still find the books, they're available for PDF on DriveThruRPG, and they're actually really cool. They're really well written, and I've got the hardcovers on my shelf, and they're gorgeous. At demigod, you start getting into the crazier shit, where you're actively fighting like hordes of monsters.
Yeah, which I can already see. If I were to level up in this campaign here, I would I would take on additional promises, more Gaius, which would make my life more interesting, I would imagine, as well as more powerful. So, yeah.
Yep. And you get the tier after that is God. And literally once you hit God, you are running on pure anime mode. Where
you just put the Konami
like,
code in and you're running through Contra with it, infinite lives.
Yeah, but the great thing about this game is that the opposition scales to you to be proportionate to what you're putting out. So once you hit God, you're fighting other God-level entities. And some of them are really... You fight Surtur. Surtur is an enemy that you can fight in this game.
I don't know who that is.
He's a fire giant from Norse mythology who rules Muspelheim.
Well, now I know
So
who
don't
that is.
fuck with them.
Send in my leprechaun army.
Yeah, Justin, that's what you're getting as a god. You're going to be...
I'm going to be the one who finally introduces leprechauns as a
King.
real thing, yes.
Tommy Gunn's King of the Leprechauns.
Well, I think at that point it would be Thomas McQuilloch again, but Tommy Guns is just my Instagram name.
Once you become a god, you get like god names.
Yes.
And so some of the ones in the book are just they only have titles now. One of the Japanese Scion becomes like the marvelous Queen of Still Waters or something like that.
But the minute
It gets nuts.
the minute the water gets ripply, you're done. You're out.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
We're out.
You're all,
Can't
all
do
your
nothing no
powers.
more.
Sorry. Call in the king of rippling waters.
Though speaking of scions and their various levels of power, having beaten the snot out of the mortal sorcerer Caesar Wolf,
Broke his
he
knee.
called
Way to
in
go,
his
Cass.
boss,
Yeah.
who is a scion, probably Greek, apparently named Picon.
That's okay. We've totally secured the Pandora's box by taping it up with duct tape and gaffer tape from the
John accidentally knocked it over.
from Quinn's journal bag. Yep. It's okay. Totally, everything's fine. Everything's fine. That death claw, just forget it. Forget it. Didn't even happen.
It was a mirage.
We
I'm sorry.
retconned him.
We retconned him.
We retconned
We're like,
the-
we just were like, nope. Put him back into the nope box.
We noped him. We noped him out of existence.
Things we all wish we could do in Fallout.
No. Well, that's just auto load. I'm just gonna go back to my last time I hit save.
Okay, so what does this new guy do?
He's under his arm is an old Greek helmet. It's completely black. It looks like maybe made of black iron or something.
Cool. I want it.
And he looks at you guys in surprise. And he looks at Caesar the Great. He's like, "Idiot! What did you do?"
He's an asshole.
My knee. He looks at you guys.
You're
Well,
probably going to want to give up now.
So, wow. Okay, Caesar, I'm going to kill you later. Literally.
Harsh. You
Nuh-uh.
work for this guy?
We saw him
I
first.
say down to Caesar.
It's okay, man. We're not going to let him kill you. You're a bad guy, but you're not a bad guy.
No, he's just like a shady
Just because
auction
you're
dealer.
a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Bad guy. Yes, exactly.
But you really need to knock off the whole George R. R. Martin look. Like,
It's just not working for you.
it's just kind of weird.
You know, just
You need a better hat,
really not working
shave.
for you.
Go to
Excuse
belts.
me. Was I in the room? No, I get.
Oh,
you,
right,
hey,
yeah.
What's that?
Pylon, was it? Pylon?
Picon.
Pylon.
Daikon?
And he points at Dodd. Okay, here's what's going to happen. You're going to give me back my property. I'm going to leave.
Well, you got one
And I
of
don't
those
know,
right.
we'll flip a coin over whether or not I kill him. And he points at Caesar.
Well, or I've got option number 2. You leave. Okay, you A, shut the fuck up. 2, leave. All right, so you're going to do that right now.
Wonder what would happen if I threw that orb that we got from the last Pandora's box thing at him.
We might give him a helper if we do that, so let's keep that in our
Yeah.
back pocket.
Okay, I was just thinking like it would just end up attacking everyone in the room.
Idea.
I want to say, look, man, if you come at us, you're going to really regret it. I want to bullshit him thinking we've got this unstoppable apocalypse army with us.
Okay. Well, you say that. Give me a roll.
All right?
He puts the helmet on.
Oh,
I don't think it fucking matters.
This is gonna be his. This is his Scion
That's
relic.
it's his relic.
Okay, so here's my successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 2 10s. So
Jesus.
So Quinn is eating horseshoes.
Yeah,
oh
apparently.
look,
Oh my
2 more
God!
10s.
Harvey the
shit.
rabbit. It's all those rabbit feet he's got over his shoulder.
Yeah.
So how many successes is that? 9?
9
9 so
at least
far,
now.
and 2 more successes.
Oh my God!
So 10.
2 more, isn't that 11? 11 successes?
Yep.
11
12
successes.
successes.
Listen to the dice
12.
roll.
Okay.
Is that Derek rolling dice?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, that's 3 10s right there.
Suck it, Trebek.
Suck a Trebek indeed.
Ah, topical.
Okay, so I'm just going to
Shout
let
outs
you
to
know he got
Megaran.
7 successes on his base roll.
Oh, come on. I will destroy you,
That's an 8.
bitch fist.
8 successes.
You're still short by 4.
You got 12 successes?
Yeah.
Yep. I rolled another pair of 10s.
What the shit?
I like roll 20.
One moment, please. I have to look up a rule. That's I will say that's pretty much the only issue with running essentially a completely new game system is that I'm not 100 is that it takes a little bit of familiarizing with the rules.
Yeah, for sure, of course.
But they are quite good
with anything.
Okay, so
this game was turned around so quickly. We got the playtest and recorded the game and are putting the game out all with like a week's notice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever thrown a game together this quickly.
You know what? Part of that's our fault is we dragged our feet a little bit in getting our NDAs.
No, none of it is our fault because we're infallible, almost gods.
That's right.
I just want to say.
Okay.
And if they try and blame us, all those bullshit us out of it.
Yes, the leprechauns.
Okay, 8. He's going to invoke extra effort from his path.
Dickweed!
Which gives him a 10.
No!
You may very likely succeed in this, Dodd. I'm just...
Christ.
It's going to be fucking close. You are dealing with another Scion here.
He's about to put on like his God of War helmet.
He did put on his God of War helmet.
Fuck.
Kratos
Thankfully,
doesn't
it is
wear a
not
helmet.
the helmet of Ares.
We're not talking about that.
Yeah, but
God
it
of
could
War.
still be like.
We're talking about actual Ares.
Okay, yeah. He
I get it now.
frowns at you. It's like he's
Sorry,
really
okay.
trying to see through your bullshit.
And he can't.
Well, he's definitely looking wary. Takes a step back. And then he vanishes.
And then he vanishes.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
It's not like teleportation, flash of light, vanish. He literally just becomes invisible.
Oh, so he's still in the room.
Well, you see the door fly open.
Oh.
Wait a second, he's invisible. Justin, set off the water sprinklers.
You could go all Hollow Man on him. Derek, can I turn on the water sprinklers?
Give me a... We're going to go with having you make a perception check, which isn't actually a...
Is it a presence check?
No, perception. Just one sec. I'm just checking the
Because I don't have
core rules
perception
to
written
see
down.
which... I think it's probably going to be combining attributes.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We're tier, so he's on the same tier as you.
Wireless interface. They must be. Oh, it's equal to my technology skills. No. That's creator
That's
can
the number
use
that
a
you
number
can
of
use at a given
devices.
time.
Electronic devices respond to the creator without needing to touch them. They must be powered on and functional, but the creator can use a number of devices as if with like hands free. And if I try to do other things while communicating with the technology, I make a mixed action. But I'm not trying to do anything else while communicating with this technology. I'm just flicking a switch.
Just give me a cunning check.
Flicking a switch with the cunning. 1 success.
Okay, you spot the fire pull thing.
And I snap my fingers like Q.
Yeah, and it flips, and the fire alarm goes off.
The alarm or the water?
No, just the alarm, because you need to apply fire to one of the sprinklers.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Okay, so now the alarm's going off. That didn't work out.
To be fair, the alarm would be going off if you set the sprinklers off as well.
Yeah,
so.
I know, but I wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what you mean
know
now
what?
that you're saying that these are the sprinklers that have the little wick that needs to melt to be activated. But I was hoping it was an electronic sprinkler system that would be triggered.
Well, no, but they don't want the sprinklers going off if some asshole just pulls the fire alarm.
Yeah, I know.
But however, you can access another piece of technology and you can turn the sprinklers on.
Okay.
With your mind.
With my mind. Or just throw a dodgeball at one. Okay.
So yeah, you just use your tech skill and you flip the sprinklers.
Flick. Do I have to roll for that?
No.
Okay. Good.
Most of your knacks are not rolled or augment a roll.
Cool.
Yep. Electronic devices, we'll assume there's an electronic control function.
Okay, well, hold
to
on.
this.
Well, PyCon's making a run for it, but we still have the Pandora's Box and Caesar Wolf.
Oh yeah, someone should knock his ass out before we
Yeah,
leave.
but he tried to talk you down, and then Dodd bullshitted him to suggest that you've got an army with you.
So he took off because he's, like, scared shitless. But, like, let's maybe get all these, like, really potentially dangerous relics and Pandora's Box back to Cassie's contact.
Yep.
And,
okay.
like, mission successful. Our mission wasn't to, like, take out PyCon. Mission was to return Pandora's Box and put anything that fell out of it back into it. I say, palming the orb that's in my back pocket.
That's fair.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
But at the same time, there's another dude to kick the shit out of.
Who's invisible and running away from us. I mean, maybe we can get the Chinese
behind all
cash
of
money
this
that the thing that Caesar was just fanning. We could probably use to summon PyCon back again.
Well, it occurs to you, Justin, make me a
Put 2 and 2 together check.
reason plus occult, so 5 dice.
Okay, so rolling to put 2 and 2 together. That is a 6, 6, 6, 7. I got 1 success.
1 success. It occurs to you it's probably just a charm that either contacts him for somehow. So it might be that you just flap it and wish to contact someone who is far away from you, or it might be that he has some other piece of it.
Man.
Derek, how far would this guy be out of the room by now?
He's gone.
He's booking it. It's not to say you can't find him.
I want to create an illusion of a wall of fire. It might freak him out enough to slow him down.
That's a thing he can do?
You damn right it is.
Yeah, Dodd can create illusions.
I want to create
Spiders everywhere.
Okay,
Actually,
yeah, you imbue one legend, and just like farther down the hall, you create a wall of fire.
Yep, just this giant wall. I'm like, stop where you are, bitch snack.
Bitch snack.
Bitch snack.
I think that's gonna be one of my new favorites.
Well, he gets a resolve plus subterfuge check. Which, you know, being a scion of Hades, he's not bad at.
Can I spend my momentum on this somehow?
Not really.
Damn it.
Scion of Hades.
Don't you dare see through it, you bitch.
Yeah, that's what he's wearing. He's wearing Harry's Helmet of Darkness.
Oh.
He got 3 successes. He got 2 7s and an 8. But you do see a human figure ripple through the wall.
There he is! Kick his ass!
Meanwhile, the bodyguard standing by the door is like, what the hell, man? I'm not getting paid for this shit. He is, however, a trivial NPC, so he flips the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because the sprinklers are going off, the fire alarms are going off, holy shit, there's a wall of fire. He runs into the room that you guys are in.
Caesar's got a broken knee.
Justin holding a sword, his boss is down on the ground, screaming in pain. And it looks like you guys are robbing the auction.
Shrimp can't pay anybody? Leave! I'm hoping that'll freak him out.
Dude, he's just fucking dying.
I'm done. Bodyguard goes to the room. Shrimp can't pay. I am not getting paid enough for this.
He just goes, nope, and he's out.
Yeah, he's just like, nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope.
All right, are we running after PyCon then?
You damn right we are.
All right, we're running after PyCon,
Let's
Derek.
go.
You can see the splashes of his feet in the water.
After him!
Did you drop the illusionary wall of fire?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try and catch up to this motherfucker because I can run really fucking fast.
Okay, you get your legend back.
Ah.
So now chase
Okay,
scene.
so what's everyone's movement? Dodd, your movement 5. Cassie's movement 8.
I'm 6.
I'm 5. So is that athletic? That's dexterity.
It's going to be your stamina plus your athletics.
So 5. D10. Oh, pretty mushroom. Success with a 10.
Why
Let's
doesn't
roll that.
Roll20 work this well when we're playing Star Wars?
Because it hates us. And another success. 4.
Okay, Justin?
Stamina plus athletics.
Yep.
I rolled 3 successes and a 10, and then I rolled another 10 on that.
Keep rolling.
Keep
Keep
rolling.
rolling.
So that's 4 successes then.
Okay.
Am I also running stamina plus athletics? Or am I
Yep.
running something else?
No, you're rolling stamina plus athletics. Do you want to activate your Heavenly Stride power?
Let's see here.
Yes, it's the last episode.
Yes. Yes, I
'Kay.
do.
All right. You spend if you spend 1 legend, you will pretty much be able to outrace anyone because they don't have epic dexterity with Heavenly Stride.
That's right.
You ninja run things.
I'm a running fool. Alright, well, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So at normal, my roll would be 7 dice, but do I add anything else to this then?
Nope. Just roll them.
Roll my
You're gonna get
7?
an enhancement on your roll.
Okay, that's 3 successes before any enhancements.
Okay. Run. You are definitely leading the pack. Follow. Dot, how many successes did you
You're
get?
running through
I got
the water
4.
droplets.
Okay, and Justin, how many did you get?
I rolled 5 successes because I had the extra success from the 10.
Okay. So, Cassie, you're running in the front. You are literally running on top of the water that is now on the floor without leaving ripples in it.
Holy
Because
shit.
Because that's just how I
Justin,
roll.
you're running behind her,
You're like that fucking water lizard.
splashing like a motherfucker. Then Dot is running behind you, also not leaving ripples in the floor because of his magic shoes.
Yeah.
Magic shoes.
His magic Nikes.
His shoes are actually made from the skin of a horned water serpent that Nanabojo killed in... I can't remember the tribe that it's from, but there's a myth that I read about him shape-shifting into a bunch of crap to surprise and kill a evil water serpent. And so...
And now snakes don't like me.
Yes, in this game, I just made your shoes into snakes. But it also explains why rabbits and snakes are mortal enemies.
I wear the skin of my enemies.
You do. Well, the motif of your relic is trophy of a foe slain through deception and guile. So yeah. You book it after him. He's got a little bit of a head start on you to start with, at least, just because he started running before you guys did. You are rapidly catching up to the splashing. As you hit the actual convention center itself, all the sprinklers are going off. People are flipping their shit.
Yeah, Artist Alley is melting away.
Foam party!
People's costumes are literally melting off of them in some cases.
Oh no, my wig.
Are there chicks?
Your wig is toast.
my
But
spiky,
you're not wearing a shirt.
I'm not wearing a shirt, so damn, everyone. Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
So we run out into like complete chaos, and there's an invisible man in the chaos.
Yeah. Now,
Fuck.
you actually can sort of spot him, however, because now he has to push through people.
We're just seeing like carts being pushed over randomly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, guy, for everyone who doesn't know, Fan Expo is like elbow to elbow of people. This is
Yeah, this is kind of batshit insane.
And there's a couple assholes though who are now like they've taken their shirts off and they've twirled them up and they're now flicking people as they run around because it's Fan Expo and they just get that kind of crowd.
just kind of look at like if there's anything I can do to like be like knock that shit out, but I don't really have anything that can affect a room.
Well,
like
you
that.
could turn the sprinklers off.
Yeah, okay. I kind of
Well-
like the chaos, though, so...
Just keep them on. I mean, it's up to you.
Also, the idea with the alarm going off and the sprinklers is it's going to evacuate the building.
Yep.
So that's also going to get people into safety by not being at the center of what is going to be into like a Scion Royal Rumble in any moment now.
Yes.
Like, because the alarm went off first, then the sprinklers went off. So I'm hoping that, while, yeah, there are, shit disturbers that are flicking their towels at people, they're also being told by security to evacuate the building.
Yes. And attempts to evacuate the convention center, as previous years have proven, don't work very well.
No. No, it's just another lineup.
Yeah, you have to line up to get in, and you have to line up to get out, and you have to line up
Please
to get back
make
in
an orderly
again.
exit to the nearest emergency exit. All right. So we're following the wake of PyCon as he's not, or as we assume it's PyCon knocking shit over.
Can I get everyone to make me a cunning plus composure check?
Cunning plus composure. Composure.
Cunning.
2. All right.
Okay.
That's 3 and 2. 3. 4 successes.
3 successes.
1.
Okay. Justin, you are able to keep an eye on him
Yep.
as you guys follow through. You are now running into a complication, however. This complication is labeled as crowd going to shit.
No! Unbarred. I'm going to counter that with unbarred passage. You can negate a single complication that obstructs your travel. This not only benefits you, but others traveling with you. Get the hell out of my way.
Yeah, Don's like, I've got this. Make way.
Vroom.
Shit going down.
The media.
And then
I'm
so
on the internet.
Derek, while he's doing that, I'm using my reflexive ability to radiate sunlight in the area that I'm tracking PyCon.
Okay.
Like keeping a spotlight on him so that Dodd knows which way to
It's not
run.
exactly like a spotlight, but like you're able to tell Dodd which way to go.
Oh, okay. I just saw it as like not a spotlight, but like I radiate an aura of sunlight that pierces through darkness out to long range. So it almost seemed like a beam of light that would radiate from me, or is it just go in every direction?
It goes in every direction.
No, never mind then. Okay.
It's not like a flashlight.
Okay.
I just need to look up. Give me a moment. I have to look up what one of his boons does. Because he has the crazy Greek power. You take a form symbolically associated with one of your other purviews. Okay. So you follow him, and he's moving. He's trying to move through the people. However, he's impeded. Dodd is not. And because your guys are with Dodd, you are not impeded either. Unbarred passage. Yep. People just clear out around you. It's like you are in a bubble. And people move around the bubble. They don't even know that they're doing it.
Yeah, no, it's like just it's as easy as going through water.
Yep. And so you catch up to him as he eventually just hits a wall of people in the horror section.
Of course.
And can't go any further. And the struggles stop, and he appears, and the people around him who notice it are like, what the hell? And they're like, oh my god, we have to get out of here. Panic, and mayhem.
Can I run straight into him?
Yeah, give me a Might plus athletics check.
Surprise, motherfucker! All right, 2 plus 3, 5d10. Trick or treat, bitch! Success. 4 plus another d10. 1. Ah, no! Cthulhu. 1d10.
Oh no, Cthulhu.
What is that just
4 successes.
Cthulhu. You managed to just beat his defense.
Yeah!
So you plow into him, and the two of you go down in the water, and then he's going to make a roll. What's your defense, Dodd?
3.
Okay.
Don't touch me, man! That doesn't sound good.
Let's just say Greco-Roman wrestling is about to come into play.
Oh.
Well, he only got 4 successes as well. So you get him down. He gets his arms around you. And puts you in like a lock. And he's strong. Like,
Submission?
strong. Yeah, he's basically trying to put you into a submission hold now.
Shit.
And he like headbutts you in the face with his helmeted head.
Ow.
And that's going to deal you 1 point of stress. Or you could take a wound complication, which would be like broken nose or something like that.
I will deal with what's... I don't know. I'm trying to think here. If I'm hurt, it's just a busted nose, but that is my pretty mug.
It'll heal eventually. Plus, Justin's a healer, so...
Yeah, as long as I got the legend points.
You know what? Things look cool when there's rain and blood. I'll take a bloody nose.
Okay, so we're going to give you a 1 point complication.
Ow. Dick.
So, yeah, it hurts like a sumbitch. Your nose is bleeding. There's a big pile of pain in the front of your face, but, you know, you stay going, and he's still trying to clinch with you. Justin and Cassidy, what are you two doing?
I want to stab him.
Yeah, I want to kick him in the face.
Okay.
I've got a really sharp sword.
He is in close combat with Dodd, so there is a chance that if you try and go in there, you may accidentally hit your friend. Because they're
Just
not
do it!
They're circling with each other as they struggle against each other.
Well, I mean, I don't really know what else I can do. I don't have the legend point to do another like flash grenade, which would be awesome right now. But unless you would give me the honor of evacuating the room.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
as
if you
my
wanted
virtue?
to try and start evacuating people.
Well, no, I already
while,
did with the alarm.
Dodd
I'm
is-
just like, it wasn't my. I mean, it was my intention all along to trigger the alarm to evacuate the convention center.
Yeah. Well, no, your legendary thing is prowess.
Honor and prowess, I have written down.
No, momentum is your momentous virtue is your prowess. Yeah.
I have momentous honor,
Or
legendary
is-
prowess.
There we go. When you act
Oh,
honorably,
when I do
you gain
honorable, I get momentum.
When you show great prowess, you gain legend.
Oh. But he's the one
Like,
wrestling him. I should be the one wrestling him then. Okay.
Yeah, you should be. What are you going to do about it?
Get the... I don't know.
Break up their wrestling and try and get in yourself?
Yeah, I kind of want to go save my friend Quinn.
Bro.
Quinn
It's what Dad would do.
Quinn just took a nasty hit to the nose, so I'm throwing myself in to pull Pycon off
Close
of...
combat.
Yeah. So is that... Do I throw in might and... No, I have close combat swords. What is close combat if I'm not using my sword?
It means that when you fail a roll with sword, you gain an extra momentum.
Okay, so just... so I still get my 3 with close combat then.
Yeah. So you 7 dice total.
Now, the blinding light that I'm imposing gives 1 point complication attack on your other characters, but also provide an enhancement for me to see. Can that apply here?
For other people to see you.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
Blah,
if
blah,
people
blah.
want to find you in
That's
the
fine.
darkness, it's easier. But if they want to try and attack you, it's harder because you're blinding.
1... Okay, so I got 2 successes plus 3 more 10s. That's 5 successes. And then I got 9s out of that. So that's 7... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Okay, so you come in, you kind of butt Quinn out of the way, and then as you essentially, no wait, you tackle him off of Quinn,
Yeah,
and just kind of hit him
Ground and pound.
roll onto the ground with him.
yeah.
Give him a couple smacks in the face.
Yeah.
In his helmeted head.
Bang, 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 bang.
He's still up. He's going to take the complication. I'm going to call it bell rung.
Nice. So he's a boom inside of his head.
Yeah. And
Does that show off enough of my prowess to get a legendary point? I'm just being greedy, Derek. You can say no.
I'll give it to you, sure.
Yeah, final episode perks, everybody.
But that's your action for the round.
Yes.
As you're now on top of him. He is going to take an action. So it's spend one legend last for the scene. You take on a form that's symbolically associated with one of your other purviews. Will be a form generally related to...
I'm just picturing the one person who did not evacuate the convention center who's filming Cloud Strife beating up Hades.
It's Kingdom Hearts all over again.
He's going to actually turn into a version of Hades.
Oh, fuck.
Because he's it. Oh wait, no, he's in the horror alley. Oh no, screw it. Symbolically associated with death. He's gonna turn into Michael Myers.
Nice.
Which he gains a lot more muscle.
So he still has the helmet, but the helmet becomes the hockey mask? Or no, not Michael Myers is Halloween, isn't it?
The weird Halloween mask.
The mask.
Yeah, except it's kind of shoved over the mask.
Okay. He's still wearing the helmet over the Michael Myers mask?
Yeah.
or the mask is
Dude, your crossover cosplay isn't working out, bro. Greco-Roman Michael
try
Myers.
and answer that with a headbutt.
Okay, bring it.
Not today, bitch.
So what? I lost my... Okay, one of +1 size, +1 pace, or +1 durability. Any special forms of movement shape possesses blah, 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 blah.
So they get 1 point of complication to attack me because of the blinding light coming off of me?
Yep, and you also rung his bell, so he gets a couple other points of complication.
Am I out of his kind of grip now?
Yeah, I threw you free of him, and then I took over the grapple.
When can I do a thing?
Yeah, well, we're pointing...
You can do a thing anytime you want.
I want to do thing.
Stab him!
I want to run up and flying kick him in the chest.
Well, the problem is that Justin has him on the ground.
Oh.
And he's headbutting me.
Yeah. I mean, you could always just go and kick him in the head.
Just run up and be like, eh.
I mean, you can just, I can get off of him. I got a legendary point back in saving Quinn's life. I saved your life, Quinn.
Yes, you did.
So I got my powers back.
Justin, you're going to take either 1 level of damage or a 1 level damage complication, as his strength seems to increase somehow, and then he slams his face into your face.
Ouch.
And that hurts.
Yeah. How much did it hurt?
You either take 1 level of damage or a 1 point damage complication.
What? I don't understand the consequences of either of those. One compared to the other.
If you run out of vitality, you're out of the fight.
Yeah. And the
so
complication...
the more vitality damage, and you only have 4 points of vitality.
Yeah.
So
the
you can take complications, which increase the difficulty of future rolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
But they don't deal you actual damage.
Yeah. So, the bell rings the bell. I'll take the complication.
Okay. So your difficulty to do most stuff is going to increase by 1. That's going to go away probably at the end of the fight.
Mm-hmm. Out of my head.
Yeah. And Cassie.
All right, cool. So what's he doing? Is he still on the ground?
Yeah. He and Justin are wrestling.
Wrestling.
Trick or treat, motherfucker. Keep going.
I don't know what to do that won't, put Justin into further harm.
Well, I can get out of harm.
Oh, he can shrug it off later. Collateral damage. I'm sorry, I just really want to hit things, guys.
I know, so do I. I'm just trying to figure out the cleverest way to hit things.
Well, to put it this way, Cassie, you have the death by teacup knack.
Yes.
You could name him as your quarry for Apex Predator.
Yes.
You can use the +1 enhancement.
Yeah.
Then you can also activate Death by Teacup, which lets you specify what any object you pick up is as a weapon.
What is around?
Well, we're in the horror section of Fan Expo, so just about every
chainsaw.
Just
chainsaw
describe
is
something.
already a weapon. Okay, well,
Like, you could kick your shoe at him and declare that your shoe is a boomerang.
Or a shuriken.
Or a
Do I have throwing?
That's your athletics check,
It's my athletics. All right.
which is 3.
Cool. Huh. You know what I want? I want a hammer.
You want to find a hammer?
I want a hammer. What am I gonna use as a hammer?
Well, that's the thing is, any object you pick up, you can decide what kind of weapon it functions like.
So you can pick up like a business card and it will function as a hammer because of your abilities.
Okay, there are certain levels.
Within
But the
reason.
business card could easily function as a shuriken.
Yeah. There need those big. Is there like a broom or something around?
Sure.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pick up a
Sure, you
broom. I'm gonna use it as a hammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you want to try and just smack him with it?
Yeah. Totally. 100%.
Okay. Give me
Alright.
your might plus close combat.
Might plus close combat. That's 8. It should be. Might 5. Close combat's 3, so it's 8. Yeah. And what do I got? That's an 8. Oh. That's 1 success.
No, it's you smack him, but it just bounces off the helmet.
Gross. That makes me upset. Okay.
Aw.
My go?
No good. You guys are kind of
Yeah, though I'm gonna try and get
around.
some actual
fine.
like talking in here from him as well.
Okay.
Is
All right.
well, Justin, you and him are wrestling.
Yeah.
Look, just let me go. I can make you rich. Rich beyond your wildest dreams. You don't have to do what they tell you. You can be free.
I don't really take life coaching advice from guys dressed up in Michael Myers outfits. So I headbutt him again.
Okay. I will answer that with a headbutt.
Actually, I want to answer it by getting my sword out, but it seems a little difficult while I'm in the middle of a grapple.
A little bit.
Unless I could push myself off and swiftly bring my sword out to bring him to a stop. But there's a lot of risk involved.
Give me a
in that.
roll. It'll be an increased difficulty.
Yeah, plus my complications, but whatever, man. Go big, go home. That's what I
Yep.
want to do. I just want to bring him to a stop. And like, by all means, you can keep talking. He can keep talking when he can't move.
Yep.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes.
What the hell?
All but one of my dice was a success, and 2 of them were 10s.
Whoa! Wow.
How you like them apples?
And that's not
motherfucker?
a random generator on a computer nonsense. Those were real dice on the table.
Don't
I
just
almost
my
wish
random
we had
table.
Ori around just to do one of those like Ori like wowzers kind of things where
Yeah.
he just makes weird sounds.
Whoa!
That's
We love you,
Ori.
Ori. You're awesome.
So he starts talking to me, and I shove off and bring my sword out. The plan is to bring it to his neck before he can get himself up, and then it stops him in his tracks.
Yeah.
And now we can interrogate him. By all means,
Nice.
keep talking.
Wrong, bitch.
And he goes right to you. He's like, you have Fragora? He gave you, really?
So you were telling me I could have a better life.
Yes.
Does anyone else want to have a chat with him? Dodd, you're good with
I was-
words. Or Quinn.
I was gonna throw sand in his eyes.
Well, I mean, he's not going
Fucking
anywhere.
sand.
I guess you could.
Glitter. All right. Trying to think. What do I want to say? I want to say. Tell you what. You're gonna tell me your exact evil, diabolical plan, and maybe, just maybe, well, I won't turn you into a eunuch. Explain why. What do you mean by be free? I have to roll 9d10 at. Okay, fuck you, pal. The great mighty tongues speak.
I just kind of like this isn't. He doesn't have to be compelled to answer this question truthfully. But the way the sword is at him, it's not sideways. It's pointed tip to neck. So I just kind of twist it just a little bit to just prick the skin.
Okay, I'm rolling 2 more dice here. I got 4
By
successes.
all means, feel free to answer the man.
I want this to just, as proof though, also, these are starting level characters.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be clear to the audience, these are starting level characters in this game. You come out amazingly competent in Scion.
I really like that about this so far. I'm like, all right, so Pycon, what do you got, man? Tell me about unlimited power and freedom and money. Believe me, I can think of a lot, but I'm kind of guessing we got you by the balls here.
For as long as he has the sword to my neck.
Tell you what, I'm going to make your life infinitely more annoying. I'm just going to pour glitter in his eyes.
No. Listen,
Justin,
we're not torturing people.
Oh no, I'm not. That's just being a.
No,
that's just me being a dick.
we're not torturing people, Quinn.
With glitter.
With glitter in his eyes? No, we're not putting anything in anyone's eyes.
Well, it could have been battery acid, but glitter's better. Fair
Are you
enough.
actually, like coming over
But by
and
all
trying to
means-
look
You
in his
have
eyes?
glitter on your person.
Why doesn't
because
he?
I carry glitter in my pockets.
For all
Because
this
hey, you never know. You need
scrapbooking.
to make a quick kind of
Justin,
getaway.
make me a dexterity check, please.
All right,
Pocket
dexterity
sand.
check.
Yep. 2 dice.
1,
Oh,
2 successes.
I didn't get it in his eyes, did I?
No, wow, you actually managed to keep the sword to the guy's throat.
Oh, good. Okay.
As Doug comes over, he's like flicking glitter at him.
It might.
Like,
hey, it works.
Pycon, you know the rules. You know the questions. You know how this sword works. Apparently, you even know what it's called. That's cool. So I'm going to speak to you in statements and not questions. And by
are a
all
dick.
means, give me a reason to pull this sword away from your neck.
$25 million.
Now can I pour glitter in his eyes?
Money doesn't have any meaning when we're talking about titans.
I don't know, dude.
How long do you think
$25
the average Scion survives?
I don't know. I'm kind of planning to live
Harvey,
forever.
how long does the average Scion survive?
Well, I'm
Let
gonna
me
say
consult with the rabbit. Let me consult.
Oh
I'm gonna
God!
say-
Is this where Harvey's kind of like, oh well, listen, guy.
And then Harvey's just
I
like,
don't need to like
"Fuck
lay
if
it
I
on
know."
thick, but it's about 3 hours.
Damn.
They breed us as foot soldiers. And we do their bidding because hopefully one day we'll be like them. We'll get their table scraps. Or we could take everything they have. And we could have power here.
But I already have power here.
Don't even... Not power like you could have. What I gave to that idiot
Morally
wolf
ambiguous
is-
gray zones. Why couldn't you just
It's
be a bad
just-
guy?
Nobody's the bad guy. They're just different kinds of guys.
All right, so what are we gonna do with fucking Dick Cheese here? Because clearly he's nuts, and we can't let him loose.
Dick cheese. All right, Cassie, what do you want to do here? You've been quiet.
I don't know. I'm,
Was just let Cassie beat him up for a while.
I mean, if somebody is able to, like, restrain him while I punch him for a while and Dodd talks some stuff into him, I don't know.
I mean, I
at
have
this
the
point,
ability
he
to
is
lay
one-
a Gaius on him to take up a life like us and follow.
You know what he
Well,
his
could
god.
do?
Gaius can only go so far.
No?
But
What if he had to move each individual grain of sand from a beach to a different beach? One by one.
That's not exactly within Justin's power.
No.
Damn. That would have been impressive, though.
No, it would be more like just a prohibition, like you can't do blank, or you are, an obligation. You must now do blank.
Yeah, generally Gaius's tend to be prohibitions on things like Justin's or obligations that work towards prohibitions. Like Justin cannot refuse food when offered to him.
Yeah.
Cullen could not eat the meat of a dog.
Yeah.
Not being allowed to sleep in the same bed for 2 nights in a row is another common one.
I could have him say you're not to not run away from us.
Could you make him loyal to us, maybe?
No, because that's like a.
It's not mind control.
It needs to be more like a specific task, like an OCD thing that they now have to follow. I don't even know what to do with you. I don't even remember what our mission was.
What if he had to assist us for like a year? Just say we are compelled to work with us.
Not really.
No, that's not really how it works.
Damn.
I just want
to punch you.
So punch him.
Yeah, bitch. I'm gonna.
I really don't want to free. I don't. We've got him in a moment where we've kind of put pause, like time out, like how are we as a group resolving this?
Okay, well, can we
welcome
find
to
out?
Moral Quandary Land. Population U.
Can we find out why he was doing what he was doing and what exactly he was up to?
And if I ask him that question, he's going to be moving again.
Why don't we just call his god and say, hey, your son's a dickbag. Take his powers away or something.
So, I mean, Cassie, you can ask him that question, and he can answer it. He doesn't have to answer it truthfully. But if I ask him a question, we will get a truthful answer, and then he'll also be free. And then, I don't know, we kill him. Right?
Or something. Okay.
Like, I do have the tip of my sword against his jugular, so
Yeah.
I could just, push it forward.
Okay.
But I haven't killed a person yet.
And that wouldn't be very honorable.
No.
Truthfully, we could ask him, is there any benefit to letting you live?
I mean, but then he could, like,
But then he's gonna
spout
move.
a bunch of bullshit.
He did offer
Anyway.
you $25 million.
He's offered us $25 million. Which,
So we can take it and still kick his ass.
yeah, but I just feel like that's going to put a target on us. I don't
that's
feel
true.
like...
Okay.
Man,
A prisoner
we're out of time.
dilemma.
We're out of time on this episode. We have to wrap. I don't know how to wrap it up. I'm stuck. Tell me what to do.
I say we turn him over to the gods and let them deal with him.
That's probably the wise thing to do. Like, he was
Let's
behind...
take off his helmet first.
He was
off.
behind the smuggling of his...
Quinn, just take his helmet off his head while he's stuck here.
Mine now.
Okay, you take his helmet off.
Hey, Harvey, what's this thing do?
Quinn.
It's Hades' cap of darkness.
Don't.
It makes you invisible.
Cool. I'm so
Quinn.
putting it on for a minute.
No.
I suspect Hades probably is going to want it back.
Oh. Yeah, well, Hades got to pay for it.
All right. No, seriously. Like, he's behind this thing where he's just been smuggling a whole bunch of artifacts.
Yep.
And, like, selling them. Like, it's just, like, weird
And-
black market shit.
So, like, what the... Okay. Can we turn him over? Can
Yeah,
we turn him over
probably.
to the gods?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Are you just going to knock him out right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's put you in this quandary where you're just walking around in a logic circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good night, dickhead.
No.
You can,
Bam.
Cassie,
I'm
I will
not-
let you
I'm
just
gonna-
knock him out with one punch.
I'm gonna knock him the fuck out. And then we're gonna take him.
Hand him over to your
Punch.
three-tailed guide. And then we can just, like, not think about the $25
Can we
million
restrain him while
away.
he's knocked out?
Yes. You have duct tape.
Okay.
You have duct tape.
Damn right.
So once you guys actually knock him out,
Yep.
Inabakami walks over, and you're not really sure where she was before, but she was apparently really close by watching.
Thanks for showing up.
Wow, you guys really waited on that moral dilemma thing.
Yeah, I
But I got all this stuff.
we're you
we're
gotta
new at this.
excuse us. We're a little new at this. But we got
That's why I
him.
wasn't coming over and telling you guys what to do.
We appreciate it. I guess.
Gotta pick for yourselves. Free will and all that.
Blah.
So
What was this all for?
He's been smuggling a bunch of artifacts, and it wasn't just Pandora's box. There was a bunch of other stuff, and he needs to be stopped. So, can we turn him in?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
He's yours.
I'm sure the boss has some way of getting in touch with the Greeks.
Yes, please.
But the important thing is, you got the box.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really so much a box as it is a vase, but whatever.
And I pull out the orb from my pocket, and I really, really don't know what to do with this either.
Well, the mission was to put it back inside the container.
We duct taped the container.
So
Maybe
remove
we'll just
the duct
give that
tape.
back to the Greeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can deal with it.
All right. Well,
Just give it back to them, and they can deal with it. I don't want to touch it.
all
I
right.
guess I'll empty my bag of all
Fine
the
by
cool
me.
artifacts.
Yeah, you should.
The arrows, the
I should.
Who
but-
knew? Who knows what kinds of trouble
Rings.
you could get up to with all that stuff?
Oh man. Actually, I kind of want to keep the helmet because being
Nope.
invisible would be really
Nope.
fucking useful.
Nope, it's not yours. It's not yours to have. You give it back.
But it
Sorry,
would help me
no,
accomplish
no,
my mission.
No, sorry to be a killjoy.
Listen to
Giving
her.
it back.
She's smart.
Fine, I'll give it back to the god of death or whatever.
just,
James Wood sounding motherfucker.
Yay! Okay.
So you do emerge from this triumphant.
Question mark.
Question
Well,
mark.
no, this is your first time, your first quest as heroes.
Yep.
You defeated a monster. You defeated an evil sorcerer. You defeated an evil scion.
Yeah, we did.
Evil question mark.
You successfully kept Pandora's box from being reopened for the most part.
Scion. Yeah, mostly reopened.
Sorry.
Open for like a second.
My bad.
We sealed it up good.
was-
It's fine.
We gorilla taped it.
Yep. And that's a wrap. I mean, I tried to keep this one really short and concise for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The legend
And-
of Quinn Ashqui includes glitter and duct tape.
I just feel like
that time you almost knocked over Pandora's box.
Thomas McQuillock shouldn't be given like too much responsibility over moral options because he was like, yeah, that money kind of sounds good. Like, what am I really doing it for? Dad showed up and gave me a sword. Now I'm just supposed to fight for him. That's
Yep.
kind of weird.
So
Okay,
we'll do that in the debrief.
Yeah.
So this has been the fourth and final episode of our Scion 2nd Edition game for Terrible Warriors. I'm Derek the Bard from Chase the Muse. I've been your story guide for this evening. I'm joined with...
Justin Eacock, I've been the guy holding up the end of the episode for this evening. Sorry about that. We didn't wrap up quickly because I didn't know what to do. Well.
I'm Cassidy20 Love Chew. I got a tournament to be at as a kid.
Yeah, am I still going to meet the panel at 3?
Yeah.
All panels get moved due to fire alarm.
Does Navakami does she have a good handle on Mr. Daikon over here?
Mr. Daikon.
He's a radish.
Doc, introduce yourself as we leave.
And I'm Mike the Birdman Dodd, thisweekingeek.net. Never underestimate the usefulness of pocket glitter.
And we'll be back tomorrow with the debrief. Thanks for joining us here. And for all the updates for what we're doing next week, check us out at terriblewarriors.com and all
Yep.
that stuff, as
And
well as
check out the Scion 2nd
Scions-
Edition Kickstarter
Yep.
over at Kickstarter.
yeah, they end on
Do it.
Saturday, so you still got time to check
Yep.
it out and help
Still
them
got time.
Support it.
push towards us. It's a
Support
great game.
it.
It's a great game.
Officially
I'm a
endorsed by the
terrible
Terrible
player,
Warriors.
but this is a great game. Hopefully, when you
Yeah,
play the game,
really
you'll
good
have
game.
a more definitive ending to your game's quest.
Yes.
Yes, with less moral quandaries.
Which less like, what do I do? Someone
And,
just tell me what to do. I should have just
Have a good
stabbed
night,
him to the
folks.
neck.
Be seeing you.
And that might be all for the story portion of our campaign, but the Scion 2nd Edition Kickstarter Special Week continues tomorrow with the debrief episode. Normally, our debrief episodes are kept reserved for our Patreon supporters. However, given the nature of this week and because Onyx Path was kind enough to give us the game to play, the debrief episode will be released publicly tomorrow for everyone to enjoy. It's just a short half-hour episode where we sit down and talk about what we liked, what we'd like to improve, and spoiler alert, we really want to return to this game soon. And of course, this special week could not have been possible without Onyx Path. Our thanks to them for providing us the materials to play the game. You have 2 more days to support the Scion 2nd Edition Tabletop RPG Kickstarter. Visit their Kickstarter page right now, because the clock is ticking. Check out the perks, they're pretty cool. Check out the stretch goals, you could make it happen. The link to the Kickstarter is in the show description. You could just Google it. It's not hard, I found it. And follow Onyx Path on Twitter at the Onyx Path. You can follow us on Twitter at Dice Warriors. Today's Terrible Warriors have been Derek Burrow, Mike Dodd, Cassie Chu, and Justin Eacock, with Patreon NPC cameo appearances by Caesar Wolf and Pycon. If you'd like to be named as an NPC in a future Terrible Warriors campaign, consider supporting us at patreon.com/Terrible Warriors. And we'll see you tomorrow as we wrap this week up. What a week it's been. It's the debrief episode, and thank you for joining us on the Terrible Warriors.